So for this video, I will be doing a campus tour here at the Ascenda School of Management. So as you guys know, I have made a video about Ascenda before and about their admission grants. In that video, I talk a little bit about their school and about their program. So if you guys want to know more about the specifics, please do check that out.
Ascenda School of Management is situated in downtown Vancouver along Burrard and Dunsmuir Street, where it has an easy access to public transit for students and just walking distance to a lot of places such as Canada Place, Robson Street, Gastown, and many more that students can visit freely right after their classes. Ascenda School of Management is located inside Park Place, one of the city's tallest buildings. Even with everything going back to normal, student safety remains their #1 priority. Ascenda School of Management once again returned 50% of their classes held in person. Entering the building requires wearing a mask and sanitizing your hands. And not just that, but they've added some other precautionary measurements like limiting the people per elevator ride and others that you will see later on once we enter the school area. So now let's finally go inside and discover what your future school looks like. So this is the entrance where students are usually greeted by the staff, where you can also ask some questions if you're confused, especially if this is your first day. So today we're meeting Santiago Para, a senior regional recruitment manager who will tour me in this place and who I will be interviewing later for us to get a glimpse of what Ascenda is all about.
Hey guys, I'm currently here at the canteen area of Ascenda School of Management. So I've actually met Santiago, which you guys will meet a little bit later. He toured me around for a quick tour so that I could just take my time to do my stuff and tour you guys around.
But anyway, this is basically our first stop. This is the cafeteria. It looks neat, right? And they have all these coffee machines and soda machines, which is really great because whether you're sleepy, hungover, or hungry, these are just convenient. They also have these vending machines for your snacks in between classes. And of course, Canada takes waste management seriously. You'll learn how to throw your garbage properly in no time with these guidelines. But before I continue showing you another area, let's have a quick full run of the place so that you'll know what to expect later on. Mask on because still mandatory. But yeah, let's do it! Upon entering the floor, there's a welcoming reception area where staffs are ready to assist you. Let's head on to the right side where you will see the faculty rooms with different departments. Along the sides of the corridor, you will see posters and more useful information that could help you in your studies and day-to-day life as an international student. In this area, you will find study spots and lecture halls wherein students can hold meetings after classes or just make it into a study area before or after their classes. At the end of this hallway is my favorite part, which is the library. There is also a computer lab on the side, and there's a lot of spaces that I find really interesting in this place, but I'll share it to you once we've come back to this area. And now we've come back to where we were before, the cafeteria. On the right side is the cafeteria, and on the left side you will see the classrooms where classes are ongoing, so we'll just have to come back a little bit later. And there you go! We've come back to where we started earlier, where we can find enrollment services and other help that you will be needing as you attend Ascenda School of Management. Even with the majority of faculty staffs being fully vaccinated, Ascenda still makes sure that common spaces in the school are properly sanitized, indicated by its green tag. So we are currently in one of the study rooms. It's really spacious as you can see and definitely perfect for group meetings or group projects that needs a bit of a privacy and silence from other students in the hall. So this is the library. You can see there are a lot of resources available for students. On the board right here, they have a guide about Canadian resume basics, how to do a citation, and many more. Since this is a common area, they posted the do's and don'ts for the students. While I was roaming around the library, I met a student and found out that today is his first day at Ascenda.
Hi, my name is Owen. I'm from Rwanda, Africa. I came to study for the first time in Ascenda School of Management, and I'm enjoying my first day.
It was really nice meeting you, Owen. And just like Owen, you could just like be him enjoying your first day at Ascenda. Exciting, right? So back to some spaces that I find really interesting in the library is this relaxing corner that I found really comfortable. And they also have this patio, which I was really excited about, but because of COVID, it's closed at the moment. So now let's head over to their computer lab. I really like their wall here. The lab is well equipped. As you can see, the chairs are 1 seat apart for extra safety precautions. Also, outside the computer lab at the library, they have extra set of computers for students to use for their research. Last but not the least, I know you're curious about the classrooms.
So I think all of the classrooms are in use right now. So this is the only one that's not. They have all of these chairs over here. So I think currently they do have a limited seating, maybe 17 students per class. Safety purposes, because of COVID.
But here I actually found an available classroom. Classes at Accenda have always been with small groups, and that creates more engagements with the students and professors. Accenda is proud of how their close-knit community is able to give more support and care that help the students be successful in their journey. So now let's hear directly from one of their staff, Santiago Para, a senior regional recruitment manager, and he's here to enlighten us some things about Accenda School of Management.
For you, how does Accenda differs from any other school, specifically here in British Columbia?
I guess, Claire, one of the important things here in Accenda is the approach and the support we give to students. We do understand international students are coming here with the idea of achieve a professional goal, improve their careers. When they come here in Accenda, they found the support they need, not only for the classes, but also they see support in terms of connecting with the networking, connecting with the market, knowing what Vancouver is, understand what is Canada, and how they can adapt to this life here in Vancouver. That is one of the things I believe Accenda has been doing great, the support we give to students, and the quality of our programs. The quality of our programs and the type of programs we offer are programs that currently are in high demand. So that is probably something why students from all regions are interested, right? Programs for instance, accounting, international business, human resources, the level of education we offer here, and the same level of education is linked to professional designation. So I believe is a unique opportunity for international students to come here, complement their education, and be prepared to be active member of the workforce here in Vancouver, right? So
how is Accenda adapting with the hybrid learning? Like, how does Accenda manage this kind of arrangement?
yeah, well, that was a challenge for not only educational industry but for all of us. I believe as soon as the pandemic started last year, Accenda was one of the few schools that prepared rapidly to face this challenge, this unique event. So immediately we adapt to the pandemic, and we continue offering courses and all our programs. We found students asking us if Accenda closed their doors for a little while, but we never did. We even work harder, and for that reason we adapt to what the pandemic is and the future of the education and probably remote learning would be. So we use two models, the blended courses. We, Accenda, with the approval of the Ministry of Education and other entities, other institutions, allow students to commence the program or continue their program, not seeing their project, their education project being stopped because of the pandemic. The appealingness to this model for current students, so students that already probably started during the pandemic or even previous the pandemic, they quite like this model because it's what we're heading towards, right? Like, everything is remote, everything is quite fast. No matter where you are, life is going, so you need to start your program, right? So it's something that we for sure will keep in a case by case, I would say. It really depends not only on Accenda, so how this landscape evolves, right? But yeah, it was quite successful.
There you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that Accenda campus tour that I did. And for the great announcement, Accenda School of Management is extending their grants. So if you want to know more about the details, make sure to check out my previous video about Accenda College so that you guys will know about the details, their programs, and a lot of information that you might be needing. But I will be mentioning the grants that they have extended in this video. So they have extended these 4 grants for you guys. So the first one is the 10,000 Canadian grant. So this is basically applied as a tuition fee discount per term from the second term until the total amount granted is used up or the student finishes the program. The second one we have is the early acceptance grant, and this is 500 Canadian dollars grant within 7 days of receiving your letter of offer. So the third one we have is the laptop subsidy grant. Accenda will provide up to $600 Canadian towards your purchase for your laptop. And last but not the least is a transportation grant, which isn't available before on my previous video. So this is a new grant that they're offering. So they will provide $75 airport hotel transportation. And another good news is that they are also extending their no English proficiency test requirement or exemption for English proficiency test. However, the same rule applies from my previous video wherein the student must have an undergraduate degree from recognized accredited institution within the last 10 years. Okay, so take note of that. So some of the things that you will be needing on how to apply to Accenda School of Management are these 4 things. So the first one is sign your application form. Second one is copy of your passport. The third one is copy of academic transcript from your previous studies. And the fourth one is your English proficiency test, if applicable or if you're not exempted to the 10-year rule. So if you have any question, you can send your email to, please email to santiago.para@accenda.com. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and if you have any other more questions that I have not answered, feel free to contact Santiago Para, which I will leave his contact details on the description box below. So there you go. Bye!